Good evening. Good evening. Now is the month of Maying, where merry lads are playing. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. It's May, right? Okay, here we go. No madrigalists in the crowd. Oops. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist congregation at Shelter Rock. We offer this soulful service as a time of noticing what is happening around us. As the trees are budding, as rain is replenishing the earth, watering the greenery, and even washing our own imaginations. At this Shelter Rock congregation, and we are among many friends, and we seek to be about noticing the world as it is and imagining the world of our values, our ethics, our morality, our joy, what our faith calls us to be about, co-creating. Welcome, welcome. I have to keep talking because I know there's still people coming in, but that's okay. My name is David Carl Olson. I serve here with my colleague, Reverend Israel Bufardi, and our student minister, Madison Colquette, all of us in the care of our lead minister, Reverend Dr. Natalie Fenimore, still on sabbatical. We're okay, we're okay. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. This is a painting by the late Idalia Stanley, with whom I worked in Boston to found the Gallery for Social and Political Art. Idalia lives on in my heart and in the exuberance of her paintings. We couldn't do this work without a great number of members and friends of the congregation who make this a welcoming place by their friendliness. Would you help me give them a special thanks to all of the volunteers who make our simple supper possible. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you see one of them later, give them a hug. We have professionals in the room too, so thank you to our audio-video team from Penny Lane, Joe, Mike, John, and Bobby. We look forward, all of us, to our featured artist, Nini Camps. And yes, yes, yes. And here up front, the Cosmic Orchestra, will you help me welcome Jonathan Predis, Pat Falco, Andy Stack, Eugene Ruffalo, Cassandra House, Ben Wish, and Chris Marshak. At the start of our time together, we light a chalice. Now, this is a little personal, but we can handle that. During the month of May, I remember being told by older Korean community leaders, like ones in my neighborhood in Queens, that May is a month of actions for justice, a time to remember uprisings of other times and to imagine what we are called to do in our own lifetimes. I remember, for example, my visit to North Korea to an international festival of youth and students in 1989. Student leader Im Soo-kyung had the imagination to travel the 150 miles or so between Seoul, South Korea, and Pyongyang, North Korea, by way of Europe. Many miles, many days, in violation of her country's security laws, and at great personal risk when she decided to go home through the peace village at Panmunjom. She noticed what was. We're here noticing. She imagined what might be. So we light this chalice, the symbol of our faith, that our consciousness may be enlightened, better equipped to notice and to imagine. Are you ready to enter a world of pure imagination? Let's go there with the Cosmic Orchestra.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. Then we'll see, we'll defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Oh, anything you want to do it. Or wanna change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly meant to be. Paradise, simply look around and view it. Oh, anything you want to do it. You want to change the world, there's nothing to it. if I know to compare with your imagination, living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Woo! There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. We notice the world as it is when we gather. We take a moment to imagine how we might respond to this wonderful world. And want to change the world? There's nothing to it. This is Mental Health Awareness Month. We take this opportunity to support the Family Service League, one of the foremost providers of mental health services on Long Island, treating all aspects of psychiatric illness and emotional distress for every age group and socioeconomic background. Won't you imagine with us a truly integrated health care for individuals impacted by mental illness and their families? Now, some of the pagan practitioners among us will say, a gift for a gift, a good for a good. We hope that this soulful evening with one another is good for you, is a gift for you, and we hope that you will take this moment as a time to respond to your imagination with an act of generosity. The ways of giving are listed on the screen, and also there's an offering box available for your donations, by cash or by check in the main lobby. You're all going to take care of that, right? A good for a good, a gift for a gift. There we are. Will you join me? Can we sing and dance? Just for a minute. You might remember, please rise as you are able. We reach out to someone and with a big surprise on our face, we say, from you I receive, and we say, to you I give, and then together we share. And then please honor someone, and by this we live. Can we do that? From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. Take a big breath, look at someone else, we can do it again. From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. And you gotta take from more and give to more, right? From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. One more with feeling. From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. Are we dreaming some paradise here? That's good. That's good. We are time travelers, you and I. Somehow, evolution has given us these big brains that have the capacity to imagine a time long ago, years back in our own lives, generations back in the lives of our families, hundreds and hundreds of years back into the stories of people and nations and clans before nations. We're time travelers, and we can extrapolate from our lives that we live and imagine the people, the ways of long ago. We're time travelers, you and I. Did I tell you that? We can imagine our own lives years from now. We can imagine our children grown into their adulthood, our grandchildren. We can imagine their lives. We're time travelers and can dream dreams beyond our lifetime. We can imagine what we hope our actions today may mean for the future. By this, we hope that what we do, what we say, what we imagine may live on and on and on. We're time travelers. Did I say that? It's a part of being human. I spent some time earlier this month in North Carolina visiting some of the base building organizations that our congregation supports through the VEACH program. I sat with young people who are organizing for better representation in the halls of power, for richer relationships among their neighbors, for more fluent conversation between people who speak different languages. They are working to build their collective imagination to bring about more just social relations, more happiness, more security, more peace. They've been noticing where they are and imagining where they might go, where we might go. We visited the International Civil Rights Center in Greensboro, where they share the story of organizing for civil rights. This includes the sit-ins at F.W. Woolworth at the lunch counter in 1960. But it travels in time to examine the culture that had been created that made the struggle for civil rights so crucial. In my time-traveling imagination, I, who had been taught about the civil rights struggle when I was in church camp many years ago with counselors who were students at Talladega College in Alabama, I learned about their struggles and imagined myself among their supporters. I also learned about the struggle against the war against Vietnam. In particular, I learned about the student struggles and the campus uprisings in May 1970. In Jackson, Mississippi, a struggle about civil rights, and in Kent, Ohio, against the war. The killings of black students in Mississippi received some attention, but the national press widely reported on the death of 4 white students in Kent: Allison Krause, Jeff Miller, Bill Schroeder, Sandy Scheuer. 2 musicians in Kent were Greg Artzner and Terry Leonino. Their imagination created this song.
In my dream, I remember a walk with you in spring. The trees are full of blossoms and the air is full of song. You show me
below that grassy knoll,
that place where just a few short years before
I hear the bell toll,
4 lives were cut short by execution,
calling us to freely speak and listen.
and others were changed for all time,
Voices raised in anger,
while the killers walked away. In my dream, I see you standing there upon that hill. The air is full of anger in the brilliant springtime sun. You were watching
We are standing
as the soldiers in their uniforms conspire
our innocence gone.
and together fashion this blind sacrifice.
And winning in that moment,
And then ascending the altar,
we face the blinding fire.
they turn and cut us down. In my dream, see you in that moment of despair. The air full of confusion and hearts all full of rage. You were running along the bank of the river of their blood, searching for a reason where there could be none, wondering who was next to fall before the gun, a daughter or a son. Then we knew those bullets were the answers to our questioning. Bell tolled for another day of reckoning, but what they couldn't kill, our voices ringing still. In my dream, 20 years have come and gone, and we are there. Hearts are full of sorrow, and the air is full of rain. You and I, standing with our faces to the sky. The rage remains in our memory. 20 years of tears can't wash it all away. From that time, the life that we are living full of questioning, our voices all the louder without cowering. So the voice is gone, we'll surely carry on. In my dream, I see you on that hillside in the month of May. The trees are full of blossoms and the air is full of song. You and I, standing with our faces to the wind, in a world where justice isn't just a word, where freedom's voice above the guns can still be heard, and all our cries for peace have been answered. Bill and Sandy, Jeff and Allison, in our memory live on. They live on. Philip Gibbs, James Earl Green, James Rector, Cynthia Wellesley, Denise McNair, Carol Ann Robertson, Addie Mae Collins, Anna Mae Pictou, Iqbal Masih, Victor Yara, Chico Mendez, Karen Silkwood, Ken Sarawiwa, the students of Tiananmen Square.
And so I invite you to come forward as you will, to light a candle of noticing, candle of imagination, to come forward to the candle box with an intention about the life that you hope to live. Poetry of William Safford, Near. Walking along in this not quite prose way, we both know it is not quite prose we speak, and it is time to notice this intolerable snow innumerably touching before we sink. It is time to notice, I say, the freezing snow hesitating toward us from its gray heavens. Listen, it is falling not quite silently, and under it still you and I are walking. Maybe there are trumpets in the house as we pass, and a red bird watching from an evergreen. But nothing will happen until we pause to flame what we know before any signal is given. Across Kansas, my family slept those level miles, but like a bell rung deep till dawn, I drove down an aisle of sound, nothing real but in the bell, past the town where I was born. Once you cross a land like that, you own your face more. What the light struck told a self. Every rock denied all the rest of the world. We stopped at Sharon Springs and ate. My state still dark. My dream too long to tell. At the unnational monument along the Canadian border, this is the field where the battle did not happen, where the unknown soldier did not die. This is the field where grass joined hands, where no monument stands, and the only heroic thing is the sky. Birds fly here without a sound, unfolding their wings across the open. No people killed or were killed on this ground hallowed by neglect, and an air so tame that people celebrate it by forgetting its name. Waking at 3 a.m. Even in the cave of the night, when you wake and are free and lonely, neglected by others, discarded, loved only by what doesn't matter, even in that big room no one can see, you push with your eyes till forever comes in its twisted figure 8 and lies down in your head. You think water in the river. You think slower than the tide in the grain of the wood. You become a secret storehouse that saves the country so open and foolish and empty. You look over all that the darkness ripples across. More than has ever been found comforts you. You open your eyes in a vault that unlocks as fast and as far as your thought can run. A great snug wall goes around everything, has always been there, will always remain. It is a good world to be lost in. It comforts you. It is all right. And you sleep. BC. The seed that met water spoke a little name. Great sunflowers were lording the air that day. This was before Jesus, before Rome. That other air was readying our hundreds of years to say things that rain has beat down on over broken stones and heaped behind us in many slag lands. Quiet in the earth, a drop of water came, and the little seed spoke. Sequoia is my name. Our imagination can be rich and full, traveling in time to past regrets and future triumphs. Or is it past triumphs and future regrets? Well, still, haunted sometimes in our imaginations by the devils of time and fear and hate, we respond with one another. We imagine and build communities like this one, where we are brave to let our emotional selves be warmed, to open our hearts, and, dear friends, to open our arms, to gather round, that all of us may rise to become the people our imaginations call us to be.
Oh, devil time, I'm gonna fool you now. Oh, devil time, you like to bring me down. When I'm feeling low, my lovers gather round and help me rise to fight you one more time. Who'd ever feel you with your icy hand? Who'd ever feel you like to freeze me cold? When I am afraid, my lovers get around and help me rise to fight you one more time. Oh, devil, hey, I knew you long ago, before I learned the poison in your breath. Now when I hear your lies, my lovers will gather round and help me rise to fight you one more time. No storm, no fire can never beat us down. No wind that blows, no carries us further on. And
This completes our first half. You're invited to find your way to the social hall for just 15 minutes and come right back. You want to have some time with our guest, Nini Camps. How's that? There we go.